Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the band.
In this video, we're going to be fitting the most important part on the Xiaomi M365 Pro. This is the back bracket that is used to support the back mudguard. Now, as you can see, I have a black one on it already right here. We're going to be fitting the red one today, and we're going to be going over step by step. Pretty easy to follow. If you have basic tools, to be honest, you can do this no problem. The back bracket is, I think it's probably one of the most essential parts on the Xiaomi M365 Pro. By the way, if you actually missed out on my previous Xiaomi M365 Pro videos, click on them in the description in the eye in the top right hand corner, or you can just hang around till the end of the video where they'll also be shown. We're going to fit this bracket. It's pretty easy, step by step. It'll probably take you around 10 minutes overall. I personally believe anybody can do it, and I'm going to be doing separate videos as well on maintaining your scooter. Some people have alignment issues with the front wheel, so we're going to be doing that in another video as well, so keep an eye out for that one because it's vitally important. And also, as you can see, I have literally the front cover. I also have it in black as well. I have the cable cover, the red. As you can see, I like red. I also have the bumper cover as well right here inside this packaging, but don't worry, I will be doing videos on them and how to install them. And I also have the hook for the stem, which is really cool. But yeah, so we're going to crack on here. The first thing that we actually need to do is that we actually need to take off these caps here. You have 1, 2, 3, they are rubber. This one is a smaller size, these two are identical. So we're going to go ahead and do that. What you're going to need to do this, you're going to just have to need a standard head, really small, so it's pretty easy. Let's get cracking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a cloth because I actually don't want to damage I don't really want to mark the mudguard too much, so we're just going to take our time doing this. You just pop it in like so, put the cloth just underneath the standard, so keep them safe. As you can see, there's actually a notch that goes into a groove, so it's pretty easy. It's a bit smaller, as you can see. If you actually do manage to actually lose these rubber caps, they can be ordered online, so don't be worried too much, but it's always a good idea to keep everything safe. So let's keep going here. So as you can see, we have 3 Allen keys. A lot of people have been using the wrong size. I actually wrung one of these the first time I went to do this, and I had to hammer out one of them because I was using the incorrect size. But I actually think they're actually quite soft, to be honest. They're really soft metal, so you need to be careful. So the correct size for these is 2.5 millimeters. That's actually the correct size for these. So we're going to do that. We're going to loosen all 3 of them, and we're going to take our time. Obviously, when you are doing this, just keep this straight, keep it completely flat down, and turn it slowly because you don't want to mess these up. By the way, if you have any tips of your own, share them below, because obviously we're all here to help out each other. So any tips that you have, share them below. It's a really good community, so we need to all help each other with these fun devices that we have. So there we go, we have the 3 of them out. Pretty easy. Of course, you have to bear in mind that the plastic is kind of cheap, I guess you could say, so it's easy to mark. But listen, actually, if you actually want to get the brackets I have, or any of the accessories that I'm using, helmet, all the gear, every single thing is actually linked below in this video. So the next step is probably one of the most awkward steps. So you have to actually, the back brake light on these is a clamp, as you can see, so you need to just pinch it slowly and lift off the back bracket. So take your time doing that, put it on a chair if you have to. After you remove everything, the next step is to actually fit the bracket. As you can see here, you have to push the cable on the left hand side in order to slot it into the notch of the bracket and put the 2 screws down. There will be a plate if you are removing this for the first time, a metal plate. Just remove that and then fit the bracket. As you can see here in the photo, a lot of people make this mistake and tend to say that the bracket is incorrect when in fact it is not. So let's pop this on. Obviously what you do is then you obviously reconnect your light. So let's have a look after putting everything back on the scooter, what the finished product looks like. So we have everything back on. We have our caps back on here. 1, 2, 3. Everything is nice and tight there. Back bracket looks slick. It just pops in here like so. Back brake is working. We checked that. Over the far side is also slotted in. So everything absolutely worked out fine. As you can see, by taking your time, you can really do this. You don't really need anybody else. You know, believe in yourself basically. You don't need to
sometimes it's good to kind of challenge yourself. For something small like this, it should be an absolute piece of cake for you. So give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see more Xiaomi M365 Pro videos. In the meantime, stay safe guys. I will chat to you soon. Take it easy.
Touch me, touch me, touch.